Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Xcite Racing League GP3 Division. This is round number 10 of the championship. We've just got halfway of the season in a 19 race long season. We're coming round. We are racing around Germany for today, around the legendary Hockenheim circuit, which over the obviously has been around this circuit for about 20, 30 years, maybe even more. But it has had a major configurations which we're driving around today, but we'll talk about that later in the show. My name is BHA Captain Waiter, and I'm here with F1 XP, and well, as I said, we've just got halfway in the championship, so at the moment in each division the championship protagonists are starting to emerge, but in this one, kind of difficult to see, because obviously you have the top 2 or 3 that are relatively close to one another, but you've got people further down who join late are catching up very, very quietly. Is there anybody that you see at this point that you put money on to winning the championship when we eventually get to the end of in Abu Dhabi?
That's a good question due to the fact that from like 7th place, if you put 50 points on 7th place, it puts him ahead of the leader, so you know, they're quite closely matched. Like for the points, 2 race wins, 1 race win. Each race matters. Whoever wins the race gains massively on the rest of the field, if you put it that way. Can't see anyone for definite winning. For instance, Demons goes off there in the background. Tibbs, I believe he won last week. I say that. No, he didn't. Did he?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. But Super wasn't here. Super is here this week, so he's back. Tibbs isn't here this week, so that's a big chance for Super to run away. Because at the moment they're a point difference after everything that's happened in this whole season. It's been crazy. There's a point between the top 2, and one of them's not here, so it's massive night for Super. He has a good record here as well from Tier 6 last season. Aside from the back, then. And then in 3rd, I'm going to say joint 3rd, the 2 teammates of the McLarens. So you're not going to see any team orders there at all, because they're both in 73 points joint 3rd place, and a race win would do them a lot of good as well. So it's very close between those 2. You're never going to see team orders. Can't wait to see if they race each other on track, which they've got to do at some point. Bevan in 5th on 68 points, 3 points ahead of Samster in 6th, which has just got in. He's been helping the Salvers massively. That team is very strong. He's going to be one to look out for. Lucky for him, he's joined really at Austria, which is a wheel track, Silverstone, which is a track he loves. This track's a little bit more wheel, so I expect him to do well tonight. So we'll see where he starts to fall off eventually. Mr. Deeds, 7th in the championship. The second half of the season, he always does better than the first half, so look out for him. Demons, which are on board it on right now, is 8th place with 51 points. Don't know really where his pace is and everything. He goes 5th there, goes very wide at the exit of turn 1. Smoking Herb in 9th with 38, point ahead of Japper 2 Tank in 10th. Shane, which isn't here at the moment, but we hope will join on 24 points in 11th. Tommy Racer, which isn't here either, on 14 points. Sundance Skipper, who's only just joined, 13th on 2 points. FIFA Man on 1 point, which has now officially got a full-time drive in the Ferrari. So, from the top half, from like the top 7, I say the top 7 are all got still a chance in the championship, because everyone has mathematically, but I say the top 7 are the ones to look out for, and I'd say one of those top 7 at the moment will win the championship, but I don't know which one. I really think which one it would be.
Just a moment of interruption. If you have a look at the qualifying result page, that is probably going to change any second now, but if you could look very quickly, it has changed. No, it hasn't. Big H, Demons and Samster, look at those times.
Big H, Demons, 15, and... Oh, wow.
15.416, 15.456, 15...
Oh, someone... Super R's just got involved. Super R's just got involved and did a 15.4.
And he gets bumped down.
Yep. Well, that's the best. So, yeah, that's close.
Currently, half a second quicker than everybody else is Smoking Herb with a 14. Now, of course, we saw yesterday, we didn't see any quite quality because it was rain. But I was thinking about this division, there will be a low 14 somewhere, and I think the level's there. Big H, I did see earlier in the week at 014. Kept him to see up there.
Normal Gary. He says to us this week, so my day has been fine, okay. Fair, thank you for asking, Matty. How's your day been, Michael? Still.
Very well, and by the way, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 people on a 15.
Oh, loads of 4s being sent today then. Okay.
So, as you can see right now, it's dry in the race, but we have a 63% chance of rain in the race. 63, which is the highest amount of percentage which I think I've seen apart from 100. So
that's massive.
Going to spice things a lot very nicely. And the question is, are these guys going to compromise? Are they going to get on a wet setup here for qualifying and hope it's going to rain and really chuck it down?
Oh, it's gonna rain, but Crazyfish gone. What? Crazyfish has messed up. Turn 3, you'd call that, sadly. Gone very, very deep. Yeah, that's a good question. That's good. That will be, yeah, it's technically turn 3, which is a bit weird, but apparently 17 corners. I can only find 15, but you know, it's gonna change. People will be on full wet setups and stuff like that. Samson goes 6th.
15-3, knocks about 2 tenths on this time. Lance, I know you can get into the 14. Wait, get up there. 7 minutes 30 to go qualifying. Mr. D's again. What is Mr. D's form at the moment? He's got 11th in quali.
Basically, if you remember last season in Tier 6, he thrived in the last part of this season, and that smoking curve's messed up and tries to get in the pits, and he does get in the pits and nearly hits the pit lane wall. I don't know if he realised he was down on the last corner, or he ran out of fuel. Don't even know. But he just ran some guy over in the pit lane.
I don't like that entrance there. Race.
Oh no, that didn't gain any advantage or made any time, but that put something in the big boxes, definitely. I can do that for sure. Crazyfish this time doesn't mess up turn number 3, and I've gone off him to go on the big H, which has just come out the pits. But yeah, no, Mr. Deeds will get there, I think, in this latter half of the season. He's good, he's very, very good. I saw it last season in Tier 6, he wasn't really getting in the top 5 all too much, and then suddenly, boom, around about here, this time last season, he started getting top 5s every single race to the end, so see if that form will come back. But he's in 7th at the moment in Championship, and still nicely within the chance, about 40-something points off him. His teammate, actually. On a 15 floor. Rod does know how to consistently run a champion. And one of the quickest going round to us. Bevan is now on a lap, coming on to 14.7. He's now coming up into turn 4. You'll see a lot of overtaking and probably a couple of incidents at 1, maybe throughout the race, and this happens. Difficult to get the turning in, and you've got to mind the curves on the outside. Now this is where the old track, you know, way back in 2002, 2001, when they last used it. Was that 5 or 4 then?
Yeah, you just have 4 or 5 straights, which go up to about 200 plus miles an hour.
I don't think I've ever seen the old version.
I enjoyed the old version.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
There's a classic race.
Something's telling me I haven't seen it.
There's a classic race on YouTube, the year 2000, which was the best one. Wet, dry conditions in which...
I thought you were going to start singing the year 3000. Oh, I might fly or whatever it is.
Barrichello won from 18th on the grid in his first race win.
Wow.
He went on dries for pretty much 3/4 of the lap. The last quarter was wet. Everybody else was intermediate. All he had to do was be 3 seconds of the lap quicker in the first 2 sectors, but then somehow manage it through the stadium section. So, but with this configuration, I mean, there's going to be some interesting races. I mean, 2008 was safety car, which helps a lot of them. Might not get a safety car here tonight, but it'll be interesting as Gary.
Wouldn't be like the second of the season in GP3, last one being in Bahrain, I believe. No, I'm lying. Was it in Monte Carlo? Was there one in Monte Carlo? 1-0.
Safety car.
Safety car in GP3. Was there one in Monte Carlo? Well, I feel like there was.
There has been a safety car this season.
There is in Bahrain for GP3, but was there one also in Monte Carlo for GP3? Something there is in my head. I watched that race. I don't even know who won.
Message by Gary Albo 1990. What onomatopoeia is.
Onomatopoeia.
Spelled what wrong? Spelled W-H-A-T,
Did he really?
not W-A-T. And he got the M-O-A on here wrong as well. I think it just spelled loads of different...
Lane says he thinks he got updated in the mid-2000s. What percentage of rain is it for the race? 63. I wrote it down just to expect that. That's good. Smoking herb. Just over. Smoking herb, last corner. Let's see. Is it going to be a first? No, nope.
It's not. Still 14. Way ahead of Bevan, who's he's coming up. Good lap so far, I think, as he goes into the lane. You've got to be careful
with
this
nice.
corner.
That was
Gravel
nice.
on the exit. Gravel on the exit, that was a very, very nice corner.
Good, you can do some good moves
get away
through
with
there.
it here. Now through the final two corners. Now the drag strip on the outside, that can really suck you in.
Oh, no pits.
No, he's backed out of it. Does he have time to get out to do another lap? I don't think he does.
Good question. Big H is on one. Big H is on one, I'm thinking. It's because I actually don't know. Because of the rain from GP2, I don't actually know where the leaderboards things are that I would mark the markers for the time, see if it's good or not. So I don't really have one around here.
It doesn't improve on a 15. Sam's just going to improve. The final two corners were absolutely fantastic.
Hashtag Will. And Big H is going to pit. I don't think he's getting back out in time. FIFA Man's gone 4th. 14.9999.
Pits as well from PA. I don't know why these guys are pitting.
They just can't do it then.
Sundance kids on the
Maybe
15.
fuel.
Oh, this is a much. Okay, this is a much better lap. Sundance come on, now this is.
We'll jump on board with him.
Bit.
Didn't carry as much speed as someone like the Bevan, I would say. Like a ride, definitely helped happen.
Confident on the frogs all going around the corners here.
That's last section. Is that an improvement? No.
I'm thinking he's going to set that up on. As a Mr. D so fast, surely there's an improvement now. Or he might have cut the penultimate corner. Might have done. Goes around the final corner now. Lost a lot of time.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
16.5 does improve. The game allowed him to do that. Goes into turn one. He might have cut the inside there.
Did you say 15.6? Did you do a 15.5? Oh, right, I was about to say. I jumped off him when he was in the 16s. Oh. Did it the other day when I jumped off somebody that I thought they weren't going to improve, and then apparently they did by like a 10. But okay.
Just go around the stadium section now. Fine his car drifting his way round the corner now coming into the
very good job.
Good entrance there.
That's nice.
Corner keeps it in the white line. 14. Oh,
yep.
14 flat. There we go. Time up a
Sam's just done second. 14.6.
Still 6 tenths off Smoking Herbs. Smoking Herbs on an absolute.
Bevan started one with 9 seconds to go. That's good time, isn't it?
Very good timing.
A lot of people can't improve. How many people can't improve? About 2 or 3, isn't it? That pitted. Sundance is in the pits now. Crazy Fish has done a 14.6. So he's now gone second.
Oh, Samster. Oh,
ha ha ha! I don't think this is an improvement.
No. Back off.
I'll do that last one, 14 seconds.
It really.
That's FIFA Man.
7. 4.
Maybe FIFA Man, maybe. How much speed are you going to carry from the last corner? Maybe. No. It's close though, it stays there.
It's between Crazy Fish and Bevan.
Oh,
how close is that gravel
God.
Crazy Fish go?
Definitely a track extend technically.
It's too far to the left and is having spit into the wall. It's currently a Mercedes 1-2 of just
he's missed the apex.
Can Crazy Fish.
Oh, he's on a wheel as well. I just remembered that.
Yeah, he does. He
didn't.
doesn't improve. Can Bevan snatch the front
Oh, wait,
row
wait.
away? 14,
6.
No!
Oh, that's close.
Like 2
Wow.
just of a second. But there you go.
Smoking Herb likes this track.
Could be full dry setup. Others could be compromising, I reckon.
He's got
But look
2.
at that, he's
Oh,
got-
wow, that's good.
You got 3 people in a 14.6, 3 people with an attempt after that, and then you got another 3 people in a 15.4. That is ridiculous.
That's good. It's close.
Ridiculous.
Do you prefer this track or Nürburgring? Nürburgring. My personal blues.
Nürburgring, easy.
Mm.
A lot more. For me, Nürburgring is a lot more technical.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But me personally, I absolutely nailed the final thing.
No, that's not even. I don't even. That part I don't like about it, but I like the rest.
I prefer Nürburgring because
Good track.
plus Nürburgring has more history to it because it's got the Nordschleife right next to it. I mean,
The thing we didn't notice yet, well, as you say right next to it, part of it. Thing we didn't actually mention about this, as it's not going to be in the next F1 2015 game, is it? So, you know, last time we're going to see this track for a while on the calendar. The XRL.
Had a message, but oh
Uh-oh.
dear.
What?
Right start.
Is it?
Right
Wow,
start.
yours loads a lot quicker than mine. But yeah, last time we're going to see this for a while.
I've got my game installed. That's why.
I don't have that much memory.
Like you hear me go ooh.
I think I spelt that wrong. It doesn't matter.
I'm saying ooh because Big H has sent me a message, just in case I do my grid walk, because we know he doesn't have a mic. He doesn't speak. So,
Okay.
yeah. He sent me a message saying he's going all out on a full wet setup. That's why I said ooh, because it's
You
right
to win,
at the
Wes.
start, so-
Yeah, I'm going to win apparently.
and he's gonna win.
I could probably win.
Well,
I'm joking, I couldn't.
well
I could win.
But let's
I get the
go
calls right,
through-
alright? I can get the weather
Let's
call
go
right.
through it very quickly, because just in case these guys ready up soon, like what we did last week, let's hope it do not happen again. But we got
That's not-
Smoking Herb, just under 6 tenths was the gap, which is a phenomenal effort. John Digweed was a similar
Yeah, it was, that's true.
gap in GP2, but that was in full wet. You can kind of expect, but in the dry, that is a serious marker down.
Like
Down there, but his teammate, newly teammate for this race at the moment is Crazy Fish. He's currently on a temporary drive at the moment. Hasn't got a permanent seat, but this will definitely show that he should have a permanent seat if the best allows him into it. If he allows him into it. So he starts P2. Bevan 119 still searching for his first win in XRL. Starts in P3. Samster in P4, he's on a massive roll at the moment after winning the last 2 races. Can he win 3 in a row from there? Beeper Man, his first first permanent drive in the Ferrari starts in P5. Big H, a little bit lower down, he's going full wet setup, starts in P6. I's the best, and McLaren starts P7. Superbra starts in P8, he's a little bit lower down in qualifying, but no way he goes in the race. He could be up there, the same plus. Last season, Superbra went from the back to win in Tier 6, so
He got through the first, didn't he? He took like a lap, I think, didn't he?
yeah.
To get to the
you
lead.
can argue that no offense to Tier 6, but they are slower here than the guys.
Oh yeah, well, we can't, this is not really an argument there, is it? Big Man Sean says Sam's first, Bevan second, Sundance good. Third.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
I'd want personally Sundance Kid to get there because he's a person good friend of mine, but 10th.
10th to third,
Cool.
gets the calls right maybe.
I suppose anything can happen with a 63% chance of rain, I suppose. Demon starts at 9th, Sundance Kid starts at 10th, 11th again for Mr. Deed, and myself and Wes, Shane and Sophie unfortunately does not start, Tips does not start, as well as a few others, but who is your pick for the win?
For the win, I'm gonna go with just. Alright, okay. I'm putting weather into this. I'm gonna say Smoking Herb wins, Crazy Fish second, and Samster third.
Weather. So you're actually putting weather into that.
Yeah, I'm thinking Herb's gonna call it right. And be quicker, I think.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go all out on this. I'm going to go Big H first. I think the rain's going to come down a lot. I think Big H first. I think Smoking Herb second. And I'm going to go Supercross third. Thinking there's going to be a little bit of a mix-up here today. But let's go into game chat. So for the first time in as many weeks that I can't remember, we actually speak to the drivers before they head off, which is good. Which is very vast appearance. Let's get into there. Let's see.
I can win apparently, says Sir Lane. I can win.
I can win.
No.
No, I can never win. Right, let's get into game. Let's get into game chat. Let's listen to them.
Yeah. He is right there. He will never win.
Like, when I was division head of F5, I always said this: please make a clean first corner. All I'm saying, because like it will fuck up people's races if you don't.
Good luck, Crazy Fish.
Oh dear, Crazy Fish, you just said the F word on stream.
Minus
well.
5 points.
I was just waiting until. How long can I keep this up? How long can I stay silent until they realise?
1, 2, 3.
You are live on the stream. Thank you very much for not rating
11.
up this week.
Damn you.
Wes, do you have the top 3 predictions from certain drivers as we
I'm now replying to someone because he's telling me to play Hangman to figure out who he thinks. So let me just guess here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Is it? I'm gonna go with that. Maybe he says that one. But yeah, actually, who said what? Big Man Sean said Samps the first, Bevan second, Sundance third. Confident. God. I personally said, I said Smoking Herb. I said Smoking Herb, Crazefish, Samster.
I a little bit different because I don't
Yeah,
think the rain's going to come down. It's going to come down a lot. So I said Big H for the first, Smoking Herb second, and Superbra third. Just because I think the rain's going to come down, and I'm thinking of who's going to call it right. I could be
We're
wrong.
going to have an argument about the weather, aren't we? I can feel like that's going to happen today.
Yes, we are.
I'm going to be shouting it's Inters and you're not.
Let's get a few thoughts from drivers. Crazy Fish, right, so you're currently a temporary driver. Currently a temporary driver in this division. You start second, obviously your second race in this division, I believe, unless you raced here before.
That was second race.
But I can't remember. That's second race, so second place on the grid, of course. You have no idea what's going to happen in the race. Do you think this second place is going to maybe promote you to a permanent drive?
Possibly. Depends how I do today. But just one question on behalf of everyone: can we fit prime tyres?
No.
Well, yeah, why not?
I believe it's a Crazy Fish rule. So
I believe we changed that rule to allow it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I don't know
Yeah,
because we haven't been
you can put them on.
implementing
Yeah, you can put it on.
Okay, so we can't put on prime tyres.
After this week, because we said in GP2 that.
No, they did in GP2 anyway. Just,
Okay.
I think people did anyway.
Alright, yeah, fine. If you want to put on primes, go ahead.
It was a smart splitting strategy. They did last week in F5 as well.
Alright.
You were there in F5, weren't you?
Yeah, there's the extra. There he is. Put this way. He wants to start on primes. That's obvious.
Yeah, he's going prime. There you go, everybody. Know what he's doing. Gonna get mugged off the line.
I know what BH said to me about. I the best.
Demands.
What do you think about this? Do you reckon the rain's going to have effects with this race?
I'd say so.
Obviously it is, but how much
Oh, God.
is it going to come down?
I think it'd be down pretty quick. First, maybe 4 or 5 laps.
That might be good.
That's a good
That
point,
might be,
actually.
might
The
be
laps
that
do go
for
very
some
quick.
people. Indeed. Super Pro, obviously you're starting in 8th place, which is more or less where you started. You started a little bit lower last season, but more or less you started. Can you do the exact same as what you did last season in Tier 6. Obviously completely different set of drivers here, but do you reckon you can put on the same performance? If he's even there.
He has faith in himself. He has some faith. Filled with confidence right there.
Fair enough, he's not there.
Absolutely
Not there.
filled with confidence. Or his mic doesn't work, if you remember before.
Not here,
I feel like his mic didn't work.
I'm here, yeah.
Or did it?
Okay then, right, so you'll start in 10. Now I know 15.4 is not your best, I know you can do the 14. So did you make a mistake in quali, or was it a wet setup on this one?
No, I just had a bit of a nervous qualification, though. That's what I had. But yeah, I'm just thankful for giving the chance to race against Xbox's best, dude. So yeah, mate, let's go. I'm nervous.
Okay, then. Supercross says hopefully in half capitals and half non-capitals, so thank you very much for that.
Smooth, super rough, smooth. Smooth.
Okay, right, that'll be it. Okay, guys, let's get going. Enjoy yourselves. So we'll see you after.
Spark, Gary.
Oh, let's have a clean turn 1.
And 2.
Oh, one
And
break.
3.
And
Yes.
3,
And 4.
and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
There's apparently 17 corners, so have a fun all of them.
Have a
Apparently
clean
17.
turn 1, have a clean
Try and find
350.
17 corners around there.
1, whatever.
17 corners. Yeah, it's Spa, Gary. What other track has got 3 letters in it? Crying out loud.
3 letters in it.
Well, they're playing Hangman with me, okay?
UAE.
Go Sodom.
UAE.
Oh crap. No, that's Abu Dhabi though, isn't it?
It could be playing tricks with you, could be playing UAE. Why are you playing the Hangman while you're meant to be streaming the
I
race?
wasn't
Stop it.
playing. Joe started it as I'm not guessing. Did I guess right? Guess.
No.
Go away, Joe.
Oh wait, Joe. Right, so the two
For God's
Mercedes on
sake.
the front row. Good grief, how many times are we going to do that?
Crikey, 2 motions at the back.
Hey.
That's pretty cool.
Only on primes as far as I can see. 34
Yeah, I can't see
laps
anybody.
around the Hockenheim circuit. Rain is going to be here. When's it going to come down? 5 lights.
Crikey.
Away they go. That was very, very
That was
quick.
quick.
I couldn't even get my intro in properly. And whoa, there's a few argy-bargy.
There's 2 cars very, very wide. There's a car off.
Very, very wide.
That's
Car off.
Arcade Demons has spun. Or been spun, I don't even know.
Smoker's got a very good gap over Crazy Fish. They've gone through turn 3. There's laggy cars jumping all over the place. But
Is
it
there?
is Demons who is the casualty from turn 1. But we're now going down into turn through the head. And Bevan is looking on the back of Crazy Fish. And it's diving up into the inside. Can he get the braking down? I'm looking back to see if there's any on the side bomb.
Eyes the best
And there's a
on
Lotus.
Samster.
The Lotus hit the McLaren. McLaren hit a Sauber. Crazy Fish has spiked back against Bevan for P2. They're going side by side.
He's done that.
Under turn 6.
Quad in the back as well.
Bevan is still side by side. Crazy Fish touches back across him.
He's
not
through.
really rudely, but Bevan stays in P4. The Sauber that I was talking about is Samster still in P4 for McLaren.
Yep.
And Vice versa in P5, and Samster has hit the wall. I don't
Has
know
he?
if he lagged. I don't know whether
Did he?
lagged off.
On mine, he did not hit the wall.
Like,
Didn't touch on mine. Oh, Ferrari in the background. I don't have a clue which Ferrari that is. It must be FIFA man. I think he's the only one that's in a Ferrari. Has just had a bit of contact with the Red Bull of I think Supra.
He cut the final corner as well. Heckenherb already has got a couple of car lengths in front. Everybody negotiates his route. Well, negotiate
Turn 1 and
as they
2.
can through turn 1. As Big H
Bevan's got a run.
massively locks up. And he's under pressure from FIFA. Now remember, he's got a full wet setup on, so down the straight. He's gonna be
Bevan's
so
got a run on
vulnerable.
Crazy Fish. Slipstream going to be alongside now into the braking zone for the hairpin. He's just ahead by like a wheel. Is he going to do get a cut back again? No, Sam's nicked it. Sam's tried to nick Crazy Fish. Crazy Fish can't fight back on Bevan because Sam's there. Sam now up the inside of Crazy Fish. They're going to be side by side out the next right-hander. Crazy Fish going to have the inside for the all-important left-hander though. Into the braking. Bevan is definitely through. And Crazy Fish stays ahead of Sam. That was smart by Sam to try and get his nose in there. It made sure that Crazy Fish couldn't come back at Bevan.
Man is climbing all
Oh, Crazy Fish gone wide!
Oh no.
Oh! He squeezed out Sam as well over there. Just to make sure Sam couldn't attack because of a mistake, but a little bit of time lost, but actually not really. More time lost for Sam than trying to avoid Crazy Fish, if anything.
Absolutely flying. 16 flat on that first lap. 7/10 quicker than Bevan, who's
Probably better than Rich.
Crazy Fish goes completely wide and uses the DRS.
Quite
Very
sm
quick overtake at this point.
Oh, that's a thief, man, trying to overtake a McLaren. Well, not
Yeah,
as the best of the other one, a Big H, and he's through before the second DRS.
Big H is really, he's not liking this car, but he's going to have DRS on the back of FIFA Man. Has DRS, ironically, from Big H's teammate, so he's not going to wait that. Is he going to dive on the inside? No, thinks better of it.
Still good then. Quite cloudy as well, not too much high temperatures. Probably, if I was these lot, put it in rich because there's going to be a lot of rain, so you can do your fuel saving during the wet weather. Sam's gone wide, Eyes the best is going to go through. Oh, a little bit, I think a little contact with Eyes is through anyway. 100% through.
Yeah, through into
They get close to that one.
Oh, this is good. Sam's gone
Oh.
wide.
No, no!
He's gone.
He's kept in a straight line.
Just about hold it.
He's not even back on the track yet. Where is he? Now he's back on the track.
Gravel trap is so deadly. If you go
He's
just
now back
from
into
there,
8th.
You are done. And Sam's made a mistake. Oh, fever, man. You can tell he's going to get.
We've got Paul, Smoking Herb.
Smoking Herb
Superman, I
by
think
about 6-10.
Sam's is about to lose another place as I go back further forward. I can't tell you, yeah, he's definitely probably just lost a place. I don't know, there's something's going on in the background.
I think Sam's doing very well at
no.
P4 at the moment.
He has not lost a
Well,
place.
Crazy Fish still has DRS back of Bevan, but it's nowhere near. Bevan is starting to close down Smoking Herb a little bit.
So Hot Shot says Herb, Big H, FIFA Man, this is top 3. Herb's doing a great job at the moment.
Bevan's relieved, long-ish way to go. Superbra's up into P7, just calmly going through his way. Thunderdance is up into P8. That's good, he's ahead of Sam still, so that helps to look out for. Steve is just ahead of a recovering Demon. Let's find out what happened to him on the first lap, but you can see that there's gaps starting to reduce now. So you've got the lead of Smoking Herb with Bevan. I think he's made a mistake on this lap somewhere because Crazy Fish is much nearer. They can come around the two. Another gravel trap you've got to, or another corner you've got to watch out for. You're too wide there. You can do exactly what I think it was teammate Lock that did in 2008. Oh, that's your race done.
It's funny, Smoking Herb was winning at the moment. I said every win matters. But the fact that I said about how the top 7 really I can see winning the championship or whatever. Smoking Herb's 9th in the championship, so I wouldn't predict him to win because I didn't say, of course, doesn't matter, I said top 7. But every win still does matter because he could easily, without win, I think, that will put him massively back closer to the midfield of the pack, which eventually he could get into the top 5 and 7 of the championship. So the fact that none of the top lot in the championship are winning the race is still quite key to the championship because it means for the lower you are in the points at the moment standings in this race, the closer the points are. So if the Super Bar isn't gaining too much either on Tibbs because he's back in, I think he's at 8th, isn't he? So it's only about 4 points. He's really gaining at the moment.
And the Tibbs, hey.
It's not a big gain at all, is it? That's only a 5-point gap in the championship.
To be fair, actually, the one person at the moment, if everything finished as they are, but obviously a long way to go in this race, the only one that would possibly gain a lot is Ice the Best here.
He's 4th, yeah. And he's beating his teammate. He's 3rd in the championship.
Yeah, he was 20 or 20 something points. So if he gets 12 here,
he's 25.
Can't really count
Then again,
any of these guys out, to be honest.
Then again, Bevan is only 30 points behind Super Bra. And FIFA Man trying to pass Beth, who's last in the championship because he's only just really got in. That's done. That's done.
He's only last because he's been a
reserve and everything, yeah.
He's been a reserve driver, so.
And again, I don't know how many races he did in GP3 before.
Retaliate going down in the Mercedes section. Now he's back to the curves. He's not going to overtake
so
there.
FIFA Man fourth.
And into P4.
That's helping him in his battle against. I would put him and Sundance into their own little battle because they really got into the championship at the same sort of point. You know, they
One thing is for certain, and be very early. Well, I say very early, but just halfway throughout the season. But early indications.
Oh, two people pit.
Superman and Ice pit. Superman hits the gravel as he enters into the pit. So that's an early stop. Have they got through the grade? Depends what tyres they go on. Superman.
They just go on options, don't they?
Goes on to options.
Yeah, options.
Ice, yes it is.
Yeah.
So are they going their normal strategy, or are they going for the call on rain? This demon who's just come out in front of them. Somebody else has also either made a mistake or had an early pit, so it must be a big mistake. It's Samster.
Samster. No, he must have pitted. He made that mistake. His tyres must have been ruined, so he must have pitted.
Wes, you have a problem with your wheel about changing gears.
He has not pitted. 0 stops. Why?
He's planning a gear on the main straight.
You can have that problem. Why?
Yeah, it's changing gears too much.
Yeah, that's broken.
Yeah.
Because I just watched him go off the track trying to sort something.
We've got a battle here. Demons who's trying to stay ahead of
So
Ice.
Sam might be out of this race.
Beastman's got ahead. Wow! Man, that was a weird line going into the stadium. I have to admit, you nearly cut
So
me
yeah, more people pitting.
Beastman's crucially got ahead of Demons. Ice has lost a lot of time to the Ferrari drivers. A load of drivers are pitting. For their first
I know it says there's only 16, but even then I can't find 16 corners on this track. I still can only like 5:15, and that's me pushing it.
Can't ever take now. DRS, he's lost a lot.
Sundance pitted for options, and so did Mr. Deeds. I feel like we're going to see the end of Sam. Sam has just got in. Sam just got into the pits. I feel like that's Sam done. That's that because his wheel is not working properly. It has just been buggered by a wheel. Smoky Herb is not pulled that much of a gap on Bevan. Bevan stayed with him. Sam has retired. I'm not surprised at all. Everyone's going to get points. Really not shocked about that. That's a good enough excuse. Your wheel. Good thing you noticed that. His wheel, you can see down the straight he was trying to sort whatever the problem is out. That ain't gone well. Crazy fish on primes. So he pitted for primes when everyone else pitted for options. What are you thinking? FIFA Man has passed you.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because we don't know when the rain's going to come down.
Top 2 are in.
Goes to options, has a little bit of lag in the pit. Bevan goes on to options as well. So maybe Crazy Fish a little more. Bevan's going to be right.
Someone else in the pit is going to have a super one.
Or Big H stays out.
Who's gone off the road? In the stadium section, someone's gone off the road. That's Demons. He's now got to the pit lane. His tyres must be. I say his tyres must be dead. But do you remember that league race in F1 XL around this track when I did a 2-stop? Rain. Do you not remember? I remember that very well. There's rain.
There is rain.
Don't shut up for no reason. Rain is here. Rain, that's not helped Crazy. Crazy's going to be sitting there going, I am an Humpty Dumpty. Cold conditions are helping.
Oh, an idiot.
You're an idiot. He's sticking with FIFA Man, but that's cost him a place really at the moment.
Supergra's also on prime.
They both are. Well, they would call them idiots, but they wrong call a little bit there at the moment.
So, say that, can you? But what do you do now? What do you do now if you're Big 8?
Wait for the rain.
He hasn't pitted. He hasn't pitted, has he?
Oh. Pit.
Oh.
Still, probably.
Out. No, he stays out. The gap he's got. If that
rain isn't coming down too hard.
Down, which it kind
it's not coming down too hard. It's not coming down as hard as yesterday. It's going to take 3 or 4 laps at least. Yesterday it took 2 laps. This is going to take 3 or 4.
Whole 3 or 4 laps. That is a good.
I would have pitted that lap or the lap before. They should have had the call for rain. So when everyone pitted, that means they all had the call or something. Then that call must have come a couple of laps ago. I'll be surprised if it hasn't.
If FIFA Man is ahead of Crazy Fish, is Crazy Fish at DRS? No, he's
no.
Lost
FIFA's
form.
pulling away.
If he's not careful, Ice is going to pass before the rain comes. He's got to watch out for that. Can't P7.
Nice cut. He's managed to cut the hair. I am in shock that just happened. Yes.
Hey.
I think he's turning in a bit early, and he's just mastered the cut. Who? Oh, that's wrong. He's gone for the. He's gonna get points either way, but he's gone for the massive gamble. There's nothing. There's no way. Go on. He has a few good early races here and there, doesn't he? Some not so good though.
Okay. He's out. He's going for it. He's doing one.
Oh no, he's gone.
He's
gone.
He was practically allowed down, so. We're down.
That will be an interesting question to ask. Why exactly? Won't have the best of reason to retire. One word is needed. Stupid will. What? Freaking more than a horse at Tesco's. That's more swag than a wheel at Tesco's. I think I's the best. Will wins as Dizzy Cupid. So definitely a problem with the wheel there from Sam. Not having the best of luck with the wheels. He had 2 good races, 2 wins, I believe. The week before and the week before that. It's stopped now. Battle for 5th. Battle for 5th. Oh, Isaac's just freezing past. Oh no, he's going to miss his brakes a little bit. No, he's got that under traction. There you go. He's into 5th now. Crazyfish losing another place.
I can take the lead. Big Gage basically just let him through.
No point fine. No point fine.
Absolutely shot.
Still not away enough. Gotta go another lap at least.
What does he do? What does he do? Because if he pits,
it's too late to pit now. He's got to stick with it. It's too late to pit now.
He's got to stay out, even though his tyres are absolutely.
There's most chances it's going to go to full wet. Gibano, do you think it will go back to dry at the end? No, I do not. I don't reckon this is going to dry up. Well, he's going to have to pit now. But don't go on to Inters for crying out loud. You're going to have to pit. He does pit. But you can't go on to Inters. I can tell you right now, he does not have the same setup I used to have. Because remember when I went 11 laps? Oh wait, no, he probably does. Because I nearly did what he just did then. So, smooth by him.
Full wet setup.
He's gone Inters.
He's gone in.
I don't know. No, that's never going to work. Should have just gone back option. The key point was he probably should have pitted when everyone else was pitting. But he definitely then should have gone on to options. But it's going to come to him in a couple of laps, but not yet. But 9th.
He's made a bad situation work.
Yeah. He's got to give it to him for trying. At that point, he had nothing to lose because he was last.
So, what we've got here now, obviously, when do they go on to
Rain's there.
Because
When it starts to be Inters.
They're slipping and sliding.
Not Inters yet. Not Inters yet.
Apple 2? Apple 2 maybe?
Lap 2, maybe 3. Starting to be a little bit of a line. Starting to, yeah, 2 laps maybe.
So this is what the pack is doing at the moment. Of course, if people get it right on Inters, if they don't, then obviously it's pain. But you've got Smoke Herb and Bevan, who are about 6 or 7 seconds ahead of now this fight, or was a tussle really, but Beaverman on this lap has pulled a second or 2 over Eyes, who's not in at 4th. Basically, this is in 5th, as we said on those primes, he's probably chucked away.
Not super bras on the primes.
And
Super
as well. They do.
Somebody else is in. Mr. Deeds. It's for Deeds. It's not Inters actually Deeds, but Deeds has gone for it. There's spray on those tyres, so pit at the end of this lap and you're fine. 1 lap I think too early probably. That's why I'm going with there. Let's find out. That's why I'm going with 1 lap too early maybe. Let me go on board the leaders and see if there's actually spray. Maybe another lap for the leaders. The leaders would do another lap easy and be fine. The people nearer the back maybe could pit at the end. It's getting there. It's definitely end of the next lap to pit, or maybe you can go this lap. So Deeds may have just got that right, but he may have been a lap, a couple seconds too early. They could pit now and be okay-ish, but yeah, FIFA's in. He's jumped in the gravel a little bit. I don't blame him right now. I think he's kind of got that kind of right. Crazyfish is in. Deeds may have just got that right. Eyes, I don't blame him for staying out because I don't think they're going to lose too much time. But FIFA Man and Crazy Fish aren't wrong. Deeds wasn't wrong, but I feel like as he was a lap that much far behind, it won't help him too much until he gets into like the second sector. But yeah, it's definitely Inter's now. Inter's now already into this lap. Inter's will work-ish. They're not going to overheat too much. But Big H versus Deeds is going to happen for 8th. But yeah, let's see how well the leaders are doing. They're not doing too bad. Sprays there. Sprays there.
Not yet. And the first 2.
I feel like the leaders are just going to react to them.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, in the last sector there's enough spray for Indians to work. So they're pitting. They're pitting. Yeah, they're all in.
FIFA Man, I don't know whether he's probably in the right setup to be fair to him, but he's pinning up his tyres.
They're all coming in.
First 2, yeah,
Definitely Inter's because Super Rush struggling. Sundance struggling. It's Inter's time.
Wait, this hasn't really done. There's Deeds and Big H are fighting over the P9. This is the last point. Deeds is going to be on the inside of coming to the stadium section. Big H is on the outside. Are you going to do this? Oh,
Eyes, mate. Yep. Ah, there you go.
Hey,
Perfect by Eyes. Eyes and they're just getting the place in FIFA Man. Side by side FIFA Man just stays ahead, but that's a massive gain by Eyes the best. About 2 to 3 seconds on FIFA Man because he stayed out 1 lap longer.
That's putting him on the podium. That's putting Eyes on the podium.
Put him on the run. Put him on the run. Here we go. Up the inside of the hairpin. He's gonna try it. He's gonna late brake him. He's gonna have 1 lap fresher tyres, which always matters when it comes to the wet conditions. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. Sort of coldish, aren't they? Compared to the FIFA Man. FIFA Man's had a lap to get used to the conditions. I think he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. That's going to be close. Who's got the better traction? He's going to cut that. I think that's Eyes. Eyes. That was a good move by Eyes. Just when we think he's going to sit behind him for a second.
Definitely the best race in a while.
It's fun. You said about him being not too brave on the brakes. Next corner he just sort of out brakes the guy.
He heard me. Maybe he heard me.
Yeah, maybe he heard you. He went, actually no, I can brake a little bit later than him.
Opportunistic diving on the inside. Wet question is now, full wet.
It's a good move. Not yet, but we'll see. 63%. It's definitely coming from FIFA Man, is nowhere near the track. Yeah, it's definitely coming down.
Track if he overtakes, it'll be a legal overtake. I don't think he will.
Like you say, I think he will.
Ice has got a partly wet. Right. Front in on traction coming out. Maybe this is now P5. From P6, starts in P7. Still the battling Big H and Siemens. They love Big H, really. And all the map for the gamble stayed out on the dry tyres way too long. Cost him massively. 9th place. Last of the point. But looking comfortable. Devon is still there. There to pick up any sort of mistake. But under massive pressure. Enough to say, I'm here. Nothing. And if Devon gets it right on full wet tyres, which I think is very coming.
Not yet. Not yet.
Getting there though. Another 2-3 laps, I'd say. Still the battle for third. Eyes has got ahead of Peter Man. Peter Man is keeping with him. About do turn 1. No, they both go catastrophically wide, but and is he going to overtake? Was. What about this one if he does make the overtake, but now coming down into the straight?
He's lost the speed.
You can't get the power planted down. What I would say as well is Crazy Fish floating a little bit on these, probably because they're battling. So this could very easily turn into a three-way battle for the podium. To be honest, if any of these three get into third place, every one of them you think good things about, because Eyes hasn't had a good race in a while. FIFA Man, this is his first permanent race. And the Crazy Fish, he's only had
Championship wise, Eyes the best right now. Getting that podium of 15 points is massively going to help him.
That would help hugely. But
Wow, that rain looks really heavy. One of those races that I'm glad I'm not racing this evening, by the way, as well. I didn't actually see that message from earlier. Keith Phenom Forever saying how it's one of those races he's glad he's not too racing in, because that rain is very, very heavy, and the spray and everything, but it's still not into full wet yet. Sorry, we are in here. It's still not full wet yet, but it's getting very dark and very, very, very wet, but not yet enough for full wet because there's no real puddles. They're forming, so 1 lap or 2 laps I'm going to put it down to. Not yet.
wet weather, I'm really
Lap 20 full wets, maybe, yeah. Could be correct for your tube animal. Tube animal, you said about lap 20 full wets. Yes, but maybe lap 19, but probably lap 20 would work. So yeah, that's probably correct from tube animal. I'm saying that now.
I wouldn't blame if they went on full wets now.
Because it's... Yeah, I wouldn't either, but it would be better to stay out a lap. Or 2. They're getting it. You can see it. You can see it. I wouldn't blame them now. This last sector is very wet. Didn't pit for the leaders, not surprised.
Where the rain is.
I feel like FIFA Man's going to pit just because he has 1 lap older tyres. And he did it 1 lap earlier before, and I think he's just going to do it 1 lap earlier again. They're all going in. FIFA Man's not, so...
FIFA Man does not.
So they're going on full wets, aren't they? Don't blame them for that, but I think it's better to stay out an extra lap.
Oh, Sam's
Oh yeah, Sam. He was already... Yeah.
Right, so this is the indication now. So Bevan's now coming on the full wet. Super raw.
Yeah, super raw.
On Inters. Let's see how he does. He's not with Bevan. Bevan's gone...
Yeah, but Bevan's going to struggle for a sector. He's going to struggle for a sector. That's why I think it's better to stay out an extra lap, because they're going to struggle in the last sector.
It's just... The drag down to turn 3.
It's full wets for the leader. And there's
different races here, but this is a massive indication of when is it time.
I said Smoking Herb to win. He's going to get him? He's going to get him? Yeah. He's got him.
Bevan's right there. Bevan's right there, and unless Supercar pulls away, this is say the right call, but for Bevan, this is helping him. That was Smoking Herb. He's got Super Rose.
14 something.
Bevan's now got it. It's now.
It's full wets in this. Yeah. The FIFA Man and Smoking Herb called that correct. Same with Super Roll, it's still on there. I feel like they're going to gain the most out of it. Bevan's definitely got stuck, you'd say, in this last sector behind Super Bra. I think I said Superman, didn't I? Lost in a massive time now.
Get in. Bevan stays out, but the damage is done. The damage is done in his side.
No, FIFA Man's gone back to Inters. That's gone wrong.
Oh dear.
That's not what he wanted. That's race over. Smoking Herb has managed to get...
Now got a huge lead because of...
Oh no, that's FIFA Man's out of this podium race.
Yeah, out for Crazy Chris and Eyes into it, but Eyes doesn't know what's going on because of the... Oh, I didn't see that happening.
I don't understand what just happened there.
Eyes slowed down because he didn't know what FIFA Man was doing. He slowed down. Crazy Chris did not slow down enough because of the spray. I mean, that's a racing incident because of the spray.
Yeah.
So,
no damage.
Dropped down. FIFA Man is struggling with the traction.
He's
gets ahead. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna
Just falls away. It's unfortunate for FIFA Man. Of course, he's not a permanent racer yet, so maybe that's probably a reserve race. He's had a few races, so it's not any race rust, so to speak. But that is not. That's a mistake. Right call. Where's he going to put? Where's that going to put him? I have no idea.
You know, what happened to FIFA Man? Sorry, I feel I feel very sad for him as well. That's gonna get a tap from Crazy Fish because he's not expecting him to be as slow, but they all stay on the road. Tube Adam works out. Hamilton says lap 22. Lap 22 for what? Because it's if you're saying for full wet, you're wrong because you were right. Tube Animal with lap 20. Why was my battery on? Sorry, guys. On the wires. 10% battery though. Well, actually, thank you for the warning. You can pit again. Fifth man into the pits. Will he stay in 7th? Could that be amazing?
Yeah, that drops him down to 7th.
Oh yeah, he doesn't go last.
Place on course for his best place. Drivers are now on 40 straight out. Super bright into 5th.
A little bit, yeah.
Great
Super's going up there, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, he's into that podium. So Bevan is only Bevan after this race would be 22 points behind Super Bra if they finish now. Eyes the best would be
12, wouldn't it? No, 11.
I'm trying to work out. He's 8. He's on 98. He's on 76, which is 22. Take a look at that. 17. Isn't it? Wouldn't Eyes the best be like 17 points behind? I think the point's 22 point gap at the moment between them. Let me just check that again. Let me just.
Well,
Let's see. 98. Oh, it's more than that. Sorry, isn't it? It's 15 point gap between. No, I'm lying completely. It's 25. So it will go down to 20. So it'll be within a race. Win. It helps a little bit. It helps a lot.
I had to put down the rating position.
Yeah.
Otherwise he'll mention it.
Yeah, he will mention it to you again. Yeah. So driver of the day so far, guys. Joining in the report, even though the racing incident. Well, I'm the head to it, so I decide. Well, if it's a racing incident, then most likely it's probably going to be a racing incident again. Yeah, that one probably is. Last week, the ones that have been mentioned in the panel probably racing incidents. I've never seen them. I think they are. Who's been the driver of the day? Herb's done a perfect race. I'm going to have to go with Herb for me. What about you?
Not yet. Not yet, still got 12.
Yeah, but so far, okay. Let me not commentators curse him. So far, who is your driver of the day?
Difficult to say, to be honest. I'm gonna go with Eyes because I mean, for me, smoking Herb, he's showing the pace all week around Germany. He's just in the dry. In the dry, he's been like 14 flat, 44 pretty much all week in all the practice sessions. I think Bevan is always out there. He's consistent in the top 5, top 6 in every race. For me, it's Eyes at the moment.
For you, it's Eyes. For me, it's Herb. And can you guess who's just told me that they think FIFA Man for the Inters, for the Inter problem? That they think it's FIFA Man's the driver of the day just because of the Inter problem.
I'm going with Gary.
No, it's not Gary. No, Gary isn't.
Yeah. Who has said it? Well?
No. He probably would have. He would have probably no. We're gonna be here for all days. Starts with an R.
Tell me.
Starts with an R.
Who?
Starts with an R. Ah, you know. So Patrona says, "Hey, this looks interesting." It's interesting is definitely the word to use at terms. It's raining. It's Germany. It's the last time we're going to see this track for a while. And it's been a good race.
It's raining. Every single car has spread out to a point where there's not.
I can continue about my point of yesterday in GP2 then, can't I?
Well,
I don't know if you saw that. When I said about
no, because I
having an open relationship with the parents.
Having a what?
Do you have an open relationship with like parents, like you can talk to them about anything, anything?
Hey.
Not you. Do you have anyone that you could speak to about anything? Because we asked Gary, and Gary said he didn't have one with his parents, but he did with the people he played football with. Which I found interesting.
My nan, I do, but not everything.
Alright. But not
everything.
No, I mean literally everything. Down straight down.
I mentioned to her what I do.
Alright.
And why I go upstairs. Why I don't gamble. During the
You get me sat down on one of them, they get interesting.
No, don't even get me. It's a TV show. It's running by a script.
Drama.
It's dramatic because they want to be entertaining. They just, no.
It's good. It's decent.
There's a murder. That person deliberately tried to kill somebody else. No, because they done it.
Imagine if that was real life. Has it rained every day? I don't know, did it rain in the F1 division?
I wouldn't know.
There you go. Phenom Forever. I don't know. Phenom Forever says a girlfriend. That's a person to speak to everything about. About everything. So apparently, so Phenom can probably speak to his girlfriend. If it's sorry, I don't know. That one. This is going to sound really weird now. You could, if you had a girlfriend, probably speak to her about literally anything in the world. So that's interesting. I'll probably. I didn't even. Yeah, he's right there. Who's leading? Smoking Herb. What is this issue? What is this issue? Nothing's an issue. What is this issue with Gary? What? So his Crazyfish just went wide.
Come on, guys. Seriously. I mean, I'm on board with eyes. Actually.
Yes.
That's which really. Even
It's gonna be a bit more than
even that isn't even. There's a battle.
Where?
Battle for last.
Is it? Oh god. Oh god, man.
Battle for last. There's a battle between Big H and Demon. Big H and Demon. Big H and Deeds. Deeds go wide. In the
I'm going to that.
Big H trying to go on the outside. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
It's
gonna go well. It's gonna go well. It's gonna go well. It's gone perfectly well.
Perfectly well. Big H backed out of it.
It's good time.
You guys for a battle. If I say, oh, Big H, don't stick your nose in there. You are sticking your nose in there. Don't go around the outside. Come on. Find it. The drag strip, yeah.
See, now that battle's going to probably die down for like a couple of points. Phenom Forever, to your point of you can speak to your girlfriend about everything. I may have to say no again. I might have to say no to that.
No, because you can't tell your girlfriend everything.
No, you can't.
Well, unless they are literally the...
He's doing well, he's in championship.
Unless they are the perfect girl. Tell everything, including what you do on Xbox and what football team you support. Girls, they're not interested.
They don't care. They won't.
Well, but even then, even if you finding a girl would be the perfect girl. But every gamer girl that I have found, they like different games. You know, they like Skyrim or World of Warcraft and stuff like that.
Ricardo went, well, you wouldn't tell your girlfriend if you cheated on her, so that's not everything. So, yeah, good point, Ricardo, good point. You wouldn't speak to her and tell her that you're talking to other girls and stuff like that. You wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't all that. You wouldn't... God. He's right, he is right. I could probably tell my parents that. You could tell her everything if you've been with her for like about 12 years. So, well, that's 12 years there, you know, that you've been with a girl for. You can speak to her about everything. I don't know if I feel for him or congratulate him with this speak, because I'm just thought in my head for some strange reason that he can have some really weird conversation with her.
It's just that is that a rule Eric does?
No. Yeah, should be, yeah.
Ironically, the person that is doing it crazy fish. That's why I say ironically, because
Yeah. I'm back. Hello, Mike.
crazy fish is closing up on the back of ice.
Yeah, I'm still at the back of the pack of the boat.
Kind of spread out in a convenient way. Smoking Herb is just control front, but then
And then Mr. Deeds goes wide, and Big H takes the 8th place.
yeah,
Now, Gary, you're getting involved. Loving this. Can you tell D-Ride or Jeremy Kyle everything end on? I don't know what the hell he's on about.
everything.
Why would you do? You wouldn't tell Jeremy Kyle everything, would you?
Besides, Jeremy Kyle is,
Oh no.
even though
Let's not get into that. God. What sort of person is Jeremy Kyle? 12 years, that's a life sentence, lol. Wow, God, Jeremy. Look at he's for Petronius is thought of going out with someone for 12 years as a life sentence. And then there's, this is brilliant, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. This rain is getting a little bit lighter, but it's gonna not change from full wets to like dry zone type shit. But this is brilliant.
I just
Phenom forever.
hope nobody
Oh,
does.
God. Super Raw ain't having the best of races that's going on. Not the best of races, but still around about 5th, 4th. Decent, that's a good race, you would have to say. Lane says, 2.5 years I've been with my girlfriend, still can't stand her. See, there you go. We're having completely different relations. We've had. I want to know if Petronius has Phenom forever at 12 years. I want to know if he's happy. Then there's 12 years. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm loving this so much. Yeah.
We haven't discussed whether your girlfriend.
No, well, we're not. We were talking about whether you could speak to anybody about anything. Apparently, you can with your girlfriend. Okay, I see this now. So, what's happened? A lot of things happened. Like, we've asked whether rain. Well, that's just frozen because my screen went black. There's been a different change in the weather. We're now on for wets, as you can see. There's a little bit of battle going for third, but I'm going to continue speaking for a minute. We've asked people whether they can speak to anybody about anything. I can with my parents. Michael can't with anybody, we found out. Somebody's in the pits. Who's in the pits? Somebody's gone off the road. I'm going with a slight guess that's somebody at the back. I don't know. Big H, maybe. I will, but Crazy Fish taps the back of Elizabeth. Nothing actually happened there. Let me go find that then. It is Sundance gone enters. Not gone well. Is what I'm going to say here. Actually, no, that's not going to work anytime soon. It's still full wets on the floor. Big H is 8th. And I's the best. Mr. Deeds pits for Inters. He's not going to have the best of time either. He's going to be lapped by Smoking Herb. Second is Bevan. And third, the battle is that on. You guys has gone wide. Crazy Fish has got. No, not really got that at all. They're still side by side. That's Crazy Fishes. That's Crazy Fishes. You can't.
Let's scratch him out the karting line. Way he chucked away.
Unfortunately, he also thought it was going there. Yeah. God. Yeah, I watched that. Alright. Yeah, good God. Now FIFA Man pits. I'm going to guess for full inters or whatever. I don't think it is. I still think it is full wets because look at the floor for crying out loud. Look at the floor. Look at the floor. Patronus says Sundance epic voice. 12 minutes with Rebecca is defo a life sentence. So I'm happy I got my bay. I don't know who you're on about now, Gary. Shots fired, Shibanimal. God knows what we're talking about now. Epic voice. You're talking about something in the background I can't see. Speak to you about pretty much. Oh yeah, yes you do, Ato. You speak to me about everything. This is when Sundance knew he messed up. I tried to get off my messages. I probably can't. I think with my girlfriend for 12 years has helped me. She has helped me out with everything I have ever needed. She makes me feel better and half time. We do argue, but we love each other. We'll get through lots of times like that. This is nice. What am I meant to be watching?
We're not a love channel.
No. See, he's been with his girlfriend for 12 years. He's very happy. Then there's Patronus saying it was a life sentence. Then there's Lane. He's saying he's been out with his girlfriend for 2 years, and he's having like, there's so. This is brilliant. I've got a massive smile on my face because that was a very nice message as well. He did, yes. Big H pitted as well. I think. I can't tell if that's Big H. I'm guessing it's Big H. That's
They
not got
are
bigger Sean.
can
No, that was Mr. Deeds.
and-
It was Mr.
Yep.
Deeds.
All
Oh,
wet.
oh, it enters. Enters for Crazy Fish. Let's see if it's. Do we reckon? It's definitely in the pit lane. Enters. That out on track.
Pit lane, out the track.
Yeah, I know I'm taking a mic. Out on track.
And it's
No,
spinning up
no,
and
it's
in.
really not.
Under,
Oh, that's
spinning
cute.
up and
We've
in.
been told.
Yeah.
Bang, bang. Say.
Big eight
Patronus.
going off, mate.
Oh, Thief Man's on the Inters. No, it's not Inters, I don't think. I don't at all.
No.
You know, it's not working.
Again,
No.
you would not. Again, you wouldn't blame them.
I've been told I'm hell.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, I don't think it's
Worth going for. So.
only nothing. So we've got happy people. So yeah, what this has done is really changed this up, isn't it? I'm still looking at my messages because there's some love going on there. It's quite nice.
Super is fourth. Is on the back of eyes. See on the back.
They all have their fights, but they all love each other. Bevan's in the pits. They all have their fights,
What
but
are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it!
they all have. I'm loving this. I'm trying to be all lovey-dovey with these messages, and they have fights, but they love each other and everything. And then there's people messing up with strategies, and Bevan's decided, no, I'm going to go on Inters now because everyone else is.
Why?
Michael needs to go to therapy. I think, look, even Mr. D's, he went on Inters, then went back onto full wets. And he's lapped now, but, you know.
Evan, what have you done?
You okay?
As a
Are you okay?
as a second place.
Super Bra's in third! He could get second if I was the best! What's going on? I've been too busy reading messages. I'm gonna bother for that later. This has been a fun stream, Michael. I've been told I'm hell.
Said it wasn't interesting about on lap 25, but as soon as you
I said it was interesting! Where is the topic of the week? Is this the topic of the week? Yes! Because I bring it up before in GB2 about can you speak to anybody about anything. I say I can with my parents and basically my whole family. Because I love that. I think it's better. But then who can you you didn't actually answer the question. Can you speak to anybody about anything? Like Joe can speak to me. I know that. You can speak about anything. No, just anyone in general. Just anyone in general. No? You're not. I feel sorry for you.
I have things I would rather mention. Some things are private.
So there's not a person that you could probably speak to about anything.
Focus back on the racing, goddammit.
It's a good it is a good topic and a good question. It is. I have the best has gone wide. But nothing happened from it.
I've just seen this.
What? They're closing on the leader.
Oh, that's a lap car.
That's a lap car. I wish I had watched from the start, not lap 22. Go back, Patronus, and watch after this race.
Second.
You say that, but Superbuzz got off.
Break.
Well, Superbuzz got off the road, so that's worse.
Bevan's catching them. Bevan's catching them back up. I'm saying that in
I just got told by I 8 Grammar. Okay. Oh, that's not working. I got told by I 8 Grammar I speak to my boobs, apparently. My girlfriend loved me for 8 hours, then I woke up. That's Tube Animal. Plus my girlfriend is really my only fan in this league, this lane. That is fun, actually, when it comes to... everybody's getting involved. A lot of people have girlfriends more than I thought, actually. Adam Lee has been out with his girlfriend for 1.5 years. I'll have to go to the pub and take her out. That's brilliant. What? I can see it. It wasn't much of a battle with Super Bra when he went off twice. Well, we got told to be love service provided by Xcite Racing League. I don't know. I'm having fun, which is the main point of this. Is it? Wow, I didn't even know. Didn't know. Thank you for telling me. There wasn't a battle because he went off the road twice. That's why I checked. I can see. I'm watching it. It's been fun, and people after this will tell me it's been fun. A lot of people will rage at me for not seeing stuff, but I don't think I've missed anything really, other than cars.
A lot of people, including
Oh, this has gone deep! They're gonna rage, but I'm gonna tell them to have fun, go find a girlfriend to have fun with. I don't know.
Find a girlfriend to have fun with. Yeah,
That sounded
perfect
wrong
message.
thinking back to that sentence,
Perfect
but
message.
it was a good, well, it's a good point, isn't it? I like, oh, I like how people that...
Frankie
Sorry.
Herb is
Go.
going to win this.
Oh, is he?
There
Oh,
we go.
well done, Spoken Herb.
Fine. Frankie Herb wins, but can Eyes hang on to second?
Ah.
They're both slipping inside. There goes Bevan. Here comes Bevan. He's catching them.
Is he?
Right behind.
How's he got
Right
there?
behind. But
Oh, he got off, no!
Oh, the gauge has gone off. The gauge has gone off.
No! I laughed!
That's it. Eyes is gonna come through in second, or is he? Or is he?
I've gone off
Superbro's
and
right
I'm
with
not-
him.
He's
Superbro's
gonna
right
get
with
it.
him. Gonna go on the outside. No. Eyes the best. Gets
Bevan,
second,
that is,
Superbro's third.
that was full wet conditions in my mind. The fact that he even closed was fantastic. I can't believe you mentioned it, but I look back and he just goes straight into the back of the other car. That looked pretty good.
Now, this lap is about 5 seconds quick.
Ah.
He ends up fifth. Sixth is going to be Peter Man, and there's still a battle going on. No, there isn't.
Is there?
Next one.
No, he's not. He's really not.
Uh,
Wow, I had fun.
home
And
seven.
I had loads of messages, 8 messages in like one lap that I haven't seen, so that's how much people have been involved. He says he will lay it up, so I'm trying to keep up with the messages. No, Bevan, why did you pit? There goes your podium, she's been on forever. That was true. Could be worse, Patronos, you could have missed 31 laps of their race.
Just out
Yes.
of, just out of point at
Yeah.
the top 3
Okay.
bonus laps. And that's
Okay,
not
but
good.
Renee says I can speak to Michael. So Renee apparently can speak to you about everything.
Not everything.
Apparently, well, she
Oh.
obviously feels like she can.
Oh, because you haven't told me everything.
Yeah, but she feels like she could probably speak to you about everything. So that's the question. It's not have you spoke to anybody about everything. It's can you?
The feeling is not neutral.
This has been too much fun. You wet work. What the hell? Oh no, I'm just gonna read down. Well unspoken herbs. Says May. Just says smoking boa. Put Wesley Wickens' love information into the forums to see her forever. I'm not even saying this is love thing. This is I put a question out there of can you speak to anybody about everything. It's not my fault. It got to girlfriends and lovey-dovey stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but you could have
Yeah.
stopped it.
I didn't want to stop it. It's been too good. Hotshot says my hand has been loyal to me for 22 years, not giving up anytime soon. Very good listener, but doesn't talk too much. Entertaining race though. GG to all. There's nothing wrong with me to be in love. XRL Xcite loving. Oh god, I just can't even speak now. This has got weird all of the sudden. I've had too much fun. Do you want to get the top 3 in? I've had fun. I really have.
Right.
I've had a good time.
Guys, can I apologise in advance? Guys, when you watch the race back, you might get a little bit saying what on earth is going on around about lap 25 onwards. Okay, so
I feel like I didn't miss any of the action.
You
No, I didn't. Yeah.
More focused on your love chat.
It wasn't a love channel. It really wasn't. It was a general question that turned into a love sort of discussion. It was quite funny. Yeah.
Very easy to be stopped. I'm saying. Anyway, let's go to the front 3 after a. Okay, I'd say it's been an interesting stream, interesting.
It was great.
Race. Got wildly
It was great.
off topic in the last 7 laps or so, but
It was too good.
action got very, very interesting in the very last few laps and even corners. At the end of the day, well, rather controlled rather than excited. We used Smoking Herb just up at the front, got the fastest lap by over 6 tenths, got pole by almost 6 tenths. But a win that will put you right into the championship hunt.
I was just trying to keep it in mind, Lauren. When I did it, that is what I was trying to do. But that first corner is impossible, I swear to God. I'm putting this such a hard. I'm just glad that track's over. First corner.
It's not impossible. You got through it about 36 times, including your quali laps. It's not impossible. Anything about it.
Well, yeah.
That much. Anyway, but yes, as I said, very, very controlling race, and I believe, is that your first win of the season, or is that second?
That is correct. But
No, definitely. Definitely a first win of the season. I have noticed you have been fast around here, around Germany, over the course of the week. Is it definitely a track that you like on the calendar?
Yeah, I quite like. I like every single track on the calendar. But Germany is one of my favourite ones. Yeah, I like that track. That was a good race day, man. That's what I like about it. Fun, yeah.
Oh,
Good track.
well, indeed. Definitely got the pace up there, and the call was perfectly right when it went from inters to wets, where others floundered. But because of others floundering, it meant that you have these other two on the podium. Eyes the best. Well, Eyes the best. You were there in the first part of the race. You ended up there in the top 5. Had a very, very good qualifying, or reasonable qualifying, but you came up through the race to a very. Actually, you got third, didn't you? Or you second?
Second.
You got second. See, Wes, because of your off-topicness, I couldn't even get the top 3 right. Yeah.
That wasn't my fault! I haven't said anything for the past 3 minutes!
I was getting distracted. Anyway,
okay.
Second place. Sorry, but you'll understand when you watch it back. But
Great.
second place for Eyes. A very, very well deserved. One of your best races in a while. First podium since
Malaysia, I think.
Malaysia. So definitely a welcome result for yourself, and closes the gap in to the top 2.
I think I was more fortunate with Crazy Fish and Bevan both hitting for Inters. I was rubbing my hands when those two went in the pits. But also, Thiefman was in the mix, and when he should have gone on wets, he went on Inters again, and he just messed his race up. So, and
Yeah,
Supercar was closing me in at the end. I was struggling to hold him back.
Indeed, we definitely saw that battle. That was a battle that sort of brought Wes back to what he was meant to be doing. Anyway, was it?
I don't know what you mean.
I noticed you and Superbro were struggling on the full wets in the last 3 laps. Was it intermediate, do you reckon?
I think the wets were pretty heavily worn, so it was a bit of a hard one to judge. I don't think so. I think it was still wet conditions.
Well, definitely you got the calls right while others floundered, but solid race pace kept you up there, so second place for yourself. And Superbra, go to you. Can you speak?
Yes, I can.
Hey, you can speak.
Long time no speak. How are you doing?
Yeah,
long
not
time
too bad.
Long time no speak indeed. The last time, because you went
How
over
you
to
know?
Japan for 2 weeks, kept your championship lead, just about, by a single point over Tibbs. But because Tibbs did not start tonight, you still keep your championship lead. Although Eyes, because he finished ahead of you, closing you down, but still a third place, a welcome return to the podium for yourself.
Yeah, I was similar to my story was similar to Eyes, apart from I was obviously behind him the whole time. Just fortunate with a few sort of errors up in front. Obviously I was considering going on Inters, but then in the end there was no one really behind me, so I didn't feel like I could lose places staying on wet, so I could only potentially gain. And in the end I almost managed to get second, which was my wildest dreams about halfway through that race. So very, very pleased.
Must be very, very pleased indeed. We did say, obviously at the top of this stream, that you were leading the championship, but there were others lower down in the championship, but they're on form at the moment. Is there anybody in the field that you see you might come under pressure from later during the season?
To be honest, there's probably half the guys that are racing there any one of them can win races at the moment, so no, I've not necessarily been on form because I haven't been racing much, but hopefully I can get a bit of a run going podiums and more, but it's definitely not going to be easy.
Definitely not. You're doing a very, very solid job so far. The consistency, I have to be said. But well done on your podium. So next race in the season is going to be around the Hungaroring in Hungary, or Magyar Nagydic, as other people will call it. It's actually technically called that. That will be the next round of the championship, round 11. So as a final question, going to you, Smoking Herb. Hungary is next. Completely different track to the last several that we've been to. Very tight and twisty. The sort of like another version of Monaco. Is that going to be a track that you're going to be strong at?
Well, I don't know what other people's times are. I'm okay at it, I'm not bad at it, but certainly not one of the tracks that I'm good at. So, yeah, you never know, really. So, yeah, I'm okay, I'm not great, just average, really, I'd say, mid-table.
Eyes, what about yourself?
I'm not looking forward to it. It's not one of my best.
Super Bra? I believe you did well last year.
Yeah, I quite like it actually. Yeah, it's one that I look forward to more than most. So, yeah,
Well, indeed. Well, we shall see how you three get on, and the rest of the grid in what is shaping up to be a very close division in this league, which is great to see and great to be a part of. But we will see you next week for Hungary for GP3. We do, of course, have races for the rest of the week. We're in F4, which is going to be Wes and Bobbitt's. Well, Bobbitt's if he keeps his connection right this week, but you might see me pop in this week, or somebody else, we shall see, but that will be tomorrow for F4. And then we have F5000, where again we have Wes and Joe for wrapping up the week's races in Germany before we go right back round to Monday with the GP2 division for Hungary. So until then, we'll see you later.